Okay guys, here we are back again. Got a ride on the Beta. I'm going to go through what I did and my first impressions, but today we did single track prep for our club ride that's coming up. The club is mtdr.net here at Loretta Lynn's Dude Ranch in beautiful outside of Waverly, Tennessee, or near Nashville, Tennessee. We have an event coming up in April. It's the middle of April of this year, 2018. Check out mtdr.net. 30 miles of trails. The bulk of that is two-track, but we worked on the single-track sections today, and I can tell you that they are awesome. So I got a chance to ride real tight single-track. So hey, let's go over what's going on and what I did, just real quick, and some of my impressions. So first we have the control cockpit here, and yep, I love what I did here with the start switch here and the kill switch, very natural. The map switch is going, it's not doing anything for me, and every time I look at it I've got it in cloudy mode or mud mode or whatever mode that is, and it's not doing me any favors, so this is just going to come off, so don't need that on there. Headlight worked. Remember, we took the oil injection off, so that meter light doesn't show up. So super happy with that. Very natural setup. Started the bike about 100 times today. With that, things get pretty hot on the trail when you're doing trail work. No boilovers since we took the thermostat out. Remember, we plugged that bypass line there. Thermostat has just been removed, so the coolant's flowing through there. Probably still going to add a fan just to keep things just cooler. Again, there's our oil injection plug there that we put on there. Running 50-to-1 Dominator, AMSOIL Dominator. Worked great. I'll show you the tailpipe here. A little bit of spooge, but not bad. For what we were doing, I'm very happy with that as well. Had the JD jetting kit in there, super crisp, starts up super easy, runs great, runs clean, no issue there. Gearing, we had the went with a 1349 and the primary drive rear sprockets. Actually, both are primary drive. Happy with that gearing. Most of the single track today was I was running second, third. And they'll probably kick it up a gear once the trails really get cleaned out. So I was happy with that. Again, there's a coolant overflow, so if anything's spewing out of there, I'm going to know it. So super happy with that. One thing that I did do is your speedo wire. I put a couple of zip ties on there to get that out of the way, and I'm going to work on something there to make sure that doesn't get caught. So we don't want to pull that off because we don't need to spend that money. Of course, headlights always on high. I took off that little plastic doodad here. It serves no purpose for me. I think it's more for if you're using this bike as a commuter. I still need to put a brake snake on. I'm going to do a little video on what I do for brake snake. Alright, here we are looking again at that tailpipe. You can see a little bit of oil spooge on there. Nothing bad, and for me that's very acceptable for what we did today. A lot of just slow speed, stop and go stuff. Again, I took that rear tail light spoiler off. May put it back on, I'm not sure. Again, don't really need it. In its place, I put some foam to plug the holes, and it looks like it has done a good job with that. We'll kind of talk more on that. Here's one thing that I wanted to mention here. The power valve mod that I did out of the JD jetting kit. It said to take that power valve adjuster and put it in one turn. Well, I did that, and the hit wasn't strong enough, so I backed it out flush again, and I think for me it ran a lot better. So the title of this series is Getting Zen with my model year 18 Beta 300RR, and my Zen moment for today was this is not an orange motorcycle. This is a bike all unto itself. It's got a motor that is super rideable, super smooth, super tractable. It never feels like it's going to explode out from under you. But when you need it, it's there. It has plenty of power. It revs slower than a 250, of course, because it's a 300. It's just a much more rideable machine. And right now I'm super impressed. Still really going through the break-in on the suspension and stuff, so don't even need to begin to talk about that. But that's what's going on. But hey, if you're in the United States or want to come to the United States, middle of April 2018, mtdr.net. Look for our ride at Loretta Lynn's. It's a whole weekend. It's family orientated. There's novice loops. There are main loops. There's single track. There's a big banquet Saturday night. It's a very family event. We'd love to have everybody out. Check it out online. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe.